I'd say the most common initial concern, which I would have as well, and I don't know how you could not have this concern, and that is this going to work or not? And so part of that is understanding what you're up against. Torn ACL on an athlete's knee, you would say, I wonder if this is going to work to go in and have this procedure, whichever one that the orthopedic chooses, to fix it. If that's going to work, meaning it's going to be a tight knee joint that allows that person to come back and play their sport maybe. That would be the measurement of did it work. It's a one-time event with a long rehab, but it's like with what we do, it's not as event-oriented. And most parents are thinking of it like an event, that it works, meaning treatment works. And it's much more complicated than that. Nobody got here by an event occurring and then you're in treatment. It's a big process. And so what we say is we want to start the direction of this boy to get him to start changing direction away from the road he's on, which we call the wasteland of ruin road, toward the promised land of dreams road. And so it is about, let's go in and do the deep, intensive work. I mean, go down to find the tumors of what needs to change, and then we start getting in shape as we're cutting out those tumors. That's the most general, obvious concern that any parent would have is this going to work? And yes, I have great confidence in it. Matter of fact, I always kid that there was this one mom, I won't name her obviously, but that she's the only woman that ever physically abused me in life, which is kind of funny because we're telling her about game plan and we're talking about, the work we're doing, very, very intense situation, which has worked out wonderfully, by the way. But she got up one day and looked at me and took these two fingers and was hitting me in the chest and said, "Adrian, are you sure this is going to work?" And I said, "No, I am not sure it's going to work, but I am sure that it gives him and you guys the best chance for something to work. And that there's too many variables to say this is an absolute science that you do A and it causes B. But I am very sure it gives people the best chance to change and stay changed. And I think our track record, shows that. So that's the first question that any good parent would ask. Is it going to work? And you just have to explain what that means. And the good side of it is, it doesn't take an all-American parent or person to win with this. It doesn't take a star. It doesn't take somebody that's at the top of their field. It takes a person who just won't quit, who just will do the little things and keep changing them, to make a difference with it. So instead of a rabbit on a 100-yard dash, it is a tortoise on a triathlon. That's what wins, and that's what lasts and changes.